this is Riyadh, this is where Riyadh started, which was really cool to see, and to see like the castle itself where the king was really cool.
Camels! Oh my gosh, they're so cool, they're huge.
الجمال بالنسبة لنا احنا كسعوديين ممكن ان نقول هذا شيء طبيعي، بس للناس الأجانب ترى الجمل يعني ما عندهم هناك تخاضر، فعندهم شيء واو يعني، فكانت مفاجأة جميلة لهم.
After breakfast, we went to the courtyard to relax, and we started having a tour of the village. We went to the king's house. It was a replica of what it used to look like over 100 years ago, and they rebuilt it stone for stone. And it was massive and beautiful, and all the walls are made out of mud and palm trees, and is essentially put together. It's a really, really great insulator to keep cool in the summer and to stay warm in the winter time.
We go to the gun room, which was so cool, and the whole wall is just lined with all of these guns. And we were able to pick them up and actually like kind of aim how they would have aimed at enemies. And the wall is so thick, and it's about like this big of a gap from you being inside to outside. So you have to aim through a small little hole in the wall, which I thought was kind of cool. And the guns were so cool too, and they were so old. And we actually, me, John, and Ali, we posed for a picture, and we called it One Jump Street, because we're gonna make a movie about old Riyadh and where the first jump street came from.
We went back into the village after we toured the king's house, and these gentlemen came out with sabers, and they were dancing to drums, and they were holding Saudi flags.
Beautiful and so much fun. I couldn't stop smiling. We just took part in a traditional Saudi dance called the Almeshaal, and essentially there's like words of welcome, and it's used as a dance at festivities, and it was a welcome dance, and it was fun. It was so much fun.
Nice to meet you.
Like how they make their baskets out of palm tree leaves, and seeing the old jewelry and how they would repair or like tend to people's wounds. All that stuff was just incredible to see.
One of of the rooms was a classroom, and they were teaching the alphabet. And it came to a point where they invited us to sit down with them and to reenact being in the classroom as well. And I actually, apparently, I got in trouble and I had to go to the front of the classroom and start speaking the Arabic letters and practice in front of them. I was able to get the first line at A-I-U-A.
بابي بوبا
Bobby Booba.
بابي بوبا بالك تتم من تحت.
And then they said the second one and I was like, oh no, I can't do that one. But it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
شكرا يعطيك العافية.
And they brought us up to the top. There are 4 corners of the castle, and they brought us up to the top of one of them. And you get up, and it's like a spiral staircase all the way to the very top of the pillar, and you get up there and you can just see so far, and it's just such an amazing view. Just looking all around you 360 degrees was just mind-blowing.
I liked Old Riyadh because it was a learning lesson, like a history lesson in how everyday life was back in time and past history.
I would have to say overall, this was a wonderful experience to get a better understanding of what the Saudi life is like.
I mean, coming over here and getting to meet and talk to and see all these amazing, strong, successful women, beautiful women, wearing these beautiful outfits, and it's just a part of their life. There is nothing different about anybody here. Everybody has an amazing personality.
I'm sure that I will be back here, 100% positive that I will find my way back here.
And I would have to say to other people around the world that there are definitely misconceptions about Saudis.
Each and every person involved in this trip has become an absolute blessing in my life in such a short amount of time. They've shown me companionship like none other and have shown me a culture I could never forget. I also began to weep because of how unfortunate it is that Saudi Arabia has been placed in all of the negative stereotypes of our media. I want nothing more than to break these stereotypes and inform the people how wonderful of a country this really is. From the moment I got off the plane, I was treated like family. Some of my best friends are Saudi and have been dying to show me Saudi Arabia for the longest time. And I've heard and learned so many things about the culture, but actually being here has given me a whole new perspective. More people need to be open-minded and willing to experience this culture, as I'm sure it can bring peace and happiness deep within your bones. This may be the end of the trip for me, but only the beginning of many amazing friendships and a new outlook on life. What I experienced here will last a lifetime. We are all people here on this planet, and while the media may skewer the wrong people, it's important to not believe everything that is said, and in fact, take the time to inform yourself about what is true and what is false. It's important to separate yourself from the opinions of others and experience people for yourself. I will advocate for Saudi friends in Saudi Arabia until the day I perish. Shukran wa ahubbakum kullakum.
Shukran jazilan.
Shukran.